Good evening from New York City. It's 8 o'clock p.m. and we are in a heat wave. It's very hot in New York. It is very hot in New York today. And welcome. Let's take a walk in New York City. We are across from St. Patrick Cathedral. Look at these beautiful decorations here. See those butterflies, and that's the rock at the Rockefeller Center. Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. It's 92 degrees Fahrenheit at 8 o'clock p.m. in New York. It's 30 degrees Celsius. Hello, Sierra Savannah, good evening. We're looking at St. Patrick Cathedral and Moon Shadow. Hello, NYC, love twilight in NYC. It is very hot and we definitely need to stay hydrated. It's getting a little bit better in the evening, but it's still very hot. Utkarsh Rajan, hello and welcome. It is Rockefeller Center. Well, those butterflies attached to the statue, very interesting. And that's a part of the Fifth Avenue blooms that are currently, and today actually the last day of the month and the last day of those decorations. Remember, we were walking and enjoying these decorations along Fifth Avenue, and they are supposed to be taken out starting tomorrow, so maybe this is the last time we see them. Azurina, hi. Armin, hello. New York looks great. Joao Batista, boa noite amigo, boa noite amigo. Hi from New York City. There's a Fifth Avenue blooms. Different styles, but the same motif and the same color combination. Interesting. Very interesting decorations, and they are combined with real flowers. The Fifth Avenue blooms, imagined by Van Cleef and Arpels. Serena, beautiful. Hey, and why? And let's take a look one more time. It's another cool view. There is an observation deck all the way on top. Not this one, but that one. Right there in the center, the rock at Rockefeller Center. One of the observation decks here in New York City. Welcome everyone. We are walking near streets of New York City. It's very hot. It's 92 degrees right now, maybe 91. It's about 30 degrees Celsius. We're crossing East 50s and West 50s. This is Fifth Avenue, so west on our right hand side and east on our left hand side across the street. And the sunset, remember yesterday, Manhattan Henge? This is almost the same because it's only one day apart, but you saw the sun setting. Oh, that is a very nice view actually. Let's take a look one more time. It's right there. We're in the middle of the street. We're not going to stand in the middle of the street, so we will walk again one more time, but this is cool. Saks Fifth Avenue. It's playing lambada, but not precisely. But you can tell it's lambada and St. Patrick Cathedral. And Rockefeller Center Promenade is across the avenue right there. We've been there so many times, so today we're going to walk on this side of the street. On the first day of Christmas tree opening last year, this block was super packed with people. This block around here, and it was impossible to move, and it was very dangerous, and anything could happen. We actually have a video of that day. We streamed it, and then we even made a shorter video of what was going on this block. If you search our channel, it's just Rockefeller Tree Opening Day, you should be able to find it. That is insane compared to right now, where no one is here. Sunshine after rain. Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Your likes are so important for YouTube and Google. Please give us likes. Thank you. Lots of video. Hello, hello. Tervepa, terve. Very hot in New York City. I'm jealous. How are you? We're good. Long time no see. How are you? How's weather in Finland? It is very hot in here today. It's been hot for several days. This is Fifth Avenue. We see a little bit of Empire State Building right there. The antenna of Empire State Building to the left of that other tower. It's 92 degrees Fahrenheit, 91, which is 30 degrees Celsius approximately. This is hot. Especially if it's past 8 o'clock in the evening. So there's another decoration there. Let's take a look, because you may not see them again. They're supposed to be installed from May 1st to May 31st, which is today. So it could be the last time we see them this season. Of course, every year it's a different theme and a different composition, different design, and different idea behind it. Lots of video. I watch your videos regularly. You're really good. Thank you. Thank you so much. You've been watching us for quite a while. And thank you so much for continuing watching our streams. We've been doing pretty good, I don't say job, but pretty good job streaming lately. You know, let's brag a little bit. We've been covering festivals, marathons, concerts, dance parties, walks. Trying to make sure that our viewers don't get bored watching the same thing over and over again. For the exception of course, certain places in the city, like Times Square, for example, which is always different no matter what. Always vibrant. Another decoration, look at the gate. It's pretty cool. Simple and yet very creative. We are on Fifth Avenue. And this is the store of Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain, you know, who doesn't know, who never heard of Paris Saint-Germain? They opened their store recently right here on 5th Avenue. It's a very expensive piece of rental property, but nevertheless they're here, they can afford it. And you will see, if you look inside, you see all the names that everybody knows if you're at least a little bit into sports. Sergio Ramos, Hakimi, Verratti, Marquinhos, Mendes. Just trying to see, but there is more in the back. Those are just the most famous ones. But video quality real good, sounds good, no problems. Thank you so very much. Jassam, good evening. Hi. We're keeping cool, even though it's not. We are walking southbound on 5th Avenue. This is Diamond District, so called, on West 47th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. We see a lot of jewelry business and jewelry stores around here on this block. And you see those two lights, and they are in the shape of a diamond on this side of a block and on the 6th Avenue side of a block as well. Okay, let's cross the street. Sun is setting over Hudson River in Jersey. We were walking a lot yesterday. We started in Queens, in Astoria, and walked over Queensboro Bridge to Manhattan, and then we caught the sunset, not just regular sunset, it's so-called Manhattan Hedge, which is when the sun is perfectly aligned with the central cross streets in Manhattan. And if you stand between the buildings there, you can see the sun right between the buildings, which was pretty impressive. So we walked on 42nd Street and walked all the way to Hudson River and enjoyed the sunset. So we had a fantastic 4.5 almost walk yesterday. Enjoyed the weather, even though it was hot. It was a hot day yesterday as well. See Empire State Building there. It's on 34th Street, and we are on 46. We're 12 blocks away, 12 street blocks away, which is approximately half a mile. Or give or take about 800 meters from here. Barnes & Noble, one of the few stores that left in business. Another one is in Union Square, and that's a fantastic bookstore. It's a shame that they had to go out of business. Many locations, and I don't know if they're anywhere else. They're still open perhaps in New York, but these two are probably the major two. But the major location is in Union Square, the largest one. This is Barnes & Noble window. Welcome everyone, welcome. We're streaming live from New York City. Today is very hot, it's heatwave in New York. It is 92 Fahrenheit at 8:15 p.m. and it's about 30 degrees Celsius. Don't forget to give us a like. The more likes, the more people on YouTube and Google will be able to see our video and stream, and therefore the likes are important to Google and YouTube, and to those who maybe never heard of our channel yet but not for long. The more likes, the more people will discover our channel. Thank you so much. Look at this. Scaffoldings almost keep it away, but this is the entrance to the French building. You can tell, and it is a landmark. There's a plaque here that explains the significance of this building. 1926, 1927. It was constructed as a home of this prominent real estate firm. Art Deco and Near Eastern imagery. From the era of New York's building boom of the 1920s, which followed the completion of Grand Central Terminal in 1913. The lobby and vestibule are also designed as an interior landmark. Beautiful. Alex Silva, live walking NYC. I guess the front hasn't reached your area yet. It's only in the low 60s in Rhode Island. Temperature dropped 20 degrees in 15 minutes this morning here. Oh wow. Yes, it's going to be colder tomorrow. It is coming our way. Thank you for heads up. But yes, if we looked at the forecast, it's going to be colder tomorrow. Thankfully. Activity number 2. We are in New York City. That's an NBA store on 5th Avenue. You can buy NBA jerseys, uniforms, many different teams. Also, if you feel like supporting our channel, you're more than welcome to do so. You can use super chats, super stickers, memberships, Ko-Fis, Venmos, and Cash Apps. Thank you very much. And Aqua, hot in New York City. Hey, good evening. Laderach, Chocolatier Suisse. Look at this abundance of chocolate. With nuts and no nuts and all kinds of nuts and M&Ms and different flavors. And that girl who wears the bored out of her mind, but at the same time she's dancing. It's time to go home. But look at that. Alec, we are on 5th Avenue, but Apple Store is on 59th Street, and we are on 44th. We kind of walked sort of from there, almost. So, but one of these times, one of these days, it is 15th Street blocks behind us, near Central Park. Hey Teresa, good evening. Art Deco is my favorite architecture style building. Alec, I wonder if Celtics and Warriors jerseys are sold out. Most likely, if not sold out, they're probably stocking up on them right now. Scott, is chocolate bark heaven? Yeah, 6100 G. A heat wave is more like 110, 115 degrees and above. Thank you. Well, that would be unbearable. And all that chocolates. I'll go inside and see if they would give you samples of chocolates. I think they closed, in all honesty, they closed at 8 o'clock. There's no customers in there. And why? Hey, good evening to you. Welcome. Scott says I was speaking at 95 Fahrenheit in Long Island here at 2 p.m. today. David. Hi, welcome to NYC. I'm David and my mother Rose from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Very good. This channel, we see it every day. Every day you speak better Spanish. Thank you very much. But you know, I wish I could speak Spanish, but we can pronounce words and maybe know a few, but we don't. However, that would be awesome to speak Spanish. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you, David. David Javier. Welcome, welcome. This is East 44th Street. It's getting dark and we see the top of Empire State Building is turning blue. By the time we get there, it will be even darker and even more spectacular. But let's look back. 5th Avenue and East 44th. This is northbound look towards Central Park, which is on 59th Street. So it's good 15th Street blocks, almost a mile. Maybe 3/4 of a mile from here. NYC, good evening, and chat. Good evening. And welcome to the stream. We're streaming and walking through the steamy, hot New York City in the evening on the last day of May, May 31st, 2022. Oops, L, no biggie, it's only a letter. Hey Chief, hey, good evening, good evening. Alec, what street are you on? I just saw a Best Buy that looked cool. John, hey, good evening. Best Buy is, yeah, we passed it. Best Buy is on East 44th Street. That way. This is North Face store. And we are approaching 42nd, which is, of course, a well-known cross street. And we will continue on 5th Avenue, but New York Public Library is there. And behind New York Public Library is Bryant Park. Welcome everyone. This is live stream from New York City. You are watching live walking NYC. Welcome, welcome. And if you just discovered our channel, we ask you to subscribe with all notifications so you will not miss our future streams and videos. Thank you. Ryan Suarez, hi from Ecuador. It's 7:26 p.m. Whoops. 7:26 p.m. in Ecuador. Hi, buenas noches. looking at New York Public Library. Scott says I could do with a sundae from that Mr. Softy truck. Yeah, that is probably, you know, as quite a few stores where ice cream is sold out or only like least popular items left. Hey Skip, it's my turn. Shannon Sharp. Do 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 do. Beeping bleeping. Alright. Okie doke. Hey, good evening, Skip. And H.O., good evening as well. Welcome, welcome. We have new people here today in the chat. We welcome everyone, our old subscribers and new subscribers. If you're not subscribed yet, we invite you to subscribe. Thank you. Libra Cusp 23. Hello, hello, everyone. And welcome. It's a beautiful facade of New York Public Library, and we are looking at it across from, across Fifth Avenue. We are on the east side of Fifth Avenue as we walk southbound right now. Let's cross the street and continue. Another candy bar here. Very convenient. There's so many of them, and it looks like they like multiplying pretty quickly, unfortunately, or fortunately to some. Hey John, good evening. This is the Muji store, which is a Japanese store selling Japanese merchandise, not brand names, but they have everything from pens and notebooks to kitchen appliances and clothing too. Pretty awesome store, not cheap, but very good quality. The city that never sleeps. Tivity, what time do you go to sleep since you filmed that like nighttime? It wasn't too late, and it's still not too late. It is only 8:30. To the antenna of Empire State Building there, but we will have much better view. This is 40th Street, and this is New York Public Library. Behind New York Public Library there is Bryant Park, of course.
That's how you know it is real.
It's awesome that we have new visitors today, a lot more than usual, and thank you all for saying hi in the chat. And if you didn't say hi in the chat, you might as well. Don't be shy. So we're walking 5th Avenue, southbound toward 34th Street, Empire State Building. I want to see what it's going to look like tonight. shadow ship. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome to our stream. We're streaming the hot streets of New York City. It's pretty hot still. It feels very hot. And people are going about their business anyway, so just walking around, business as usual, but it is hot. Thank you very much for your likes. Looks like the more likes, the more people discover us immediately. So we appreciate your likes. And if you didn't give us a like yet, it only takes a moment. Remember, it's not confirmed, but they say that each like enables 10 new people to see our stream, to thumbnail to our stream in their search engines and in their search pages. So the more likes, the higher chance for those who wants to see this type of content to be able to discover our channel. Diane, good evening. Libra Coast, Massachusetts. Teresa, have you ever done any live streams from a car, bike, or motorbike? Nope, we did not. We don't have a car. We're in New York. And motorbikes, now it's not the safest idea. And the bikes or scooters, that is technically possible, but we are not, planning to do that. Personally, I think it's not safe, especially in New York City. But when you walk, you get a slower perspective. You can see more details when you even when you ride a scooter or a bicycle, or especially in a car. It has its own advantages. But if you're exploring the city like New York, where you want to look up and you want to stop and look back, this is Astor Gallery of Gems. Pink Peony just left my like. Thank you very much. Lots of video. There are a lot of people from all over the country. Astor Gallery of Gems is a fantastic gallery where you can see all sorts of gems. This is East 38th Street and 5th Avenue. They are not open right now, but store hours Monday, Wednesday 10 to 7, Thursday, Saturday 10 to 8, and Sunday 11 to 7. There's a lot of interesting things here. When you walk in, you will be able to see. It is a pretty big space, and what you see in the window is just the appetizer. Gigi says, more likes, more New York City streams. Yes. And why? It is beautiful inside. Okay, let's look up. What we see right now is Empire State Building lit in yellow and blue. This is definitely support of Ukraine, people of Ukraine. These are the colors of Ukrainian flag. Every day Empire State Building is lit in different colors, and oftentimes they even alternate their color combination. But right now it is yellow and blue. I think it's pretty awesome. But Ambrose, thank you. Today is for AAPI callers. Pink Peony likes slides. Andy S. I have Chick-fil-A right now. It is really good. Enjoy. Chick-fil-A is a popular spot. One of the better options for fast food, for sure. And we're waiting on our light to cross the street, and we are enjoying Empire State Building. A little over 200 people watching us right now, according to our counter. Welcome everyone. We are streaming live from New York City. That's sunset over Hudson right there. 88 degrees in Massachusetts, says Churchy. Hi, good evening. And yes, it was expensive though, like $8 for a meal. Sheesh. Where are you, Andy? $8 for a meal here in New York is like McDonald's is. McDonald's meal is around $10, sometimes more. Scott, Andy, yes, that's cheap. It's like $23 for a large pizza here in Long Island from most places. Yeah, $8 for a that is not bad at all. And compared to the cost of living in New York and Long Island and other large places. We were in Astoria in Queens, and it's Queens, it's not Manhattan, but the food prices, the restaurant prices there are matching the higher level of sometimes Manhattan restaurants. It is a beautiful view. And of course, if you feel like supporting our channel, you're more than welcome to do so. We really appreciate all of your support and donation. Thank you. Okie doke. Someone says USA, New York, happy World Day. Children, good day. Hello from Bulgaria. Gabrovo, Bulgaria. Hi, welcome. Stephen, summer is coming here in England, which is normally warm, and it is positively cold. This is not good. It's about time to get warmer. Western Massachusetts, Dave. Hi, El. Nice to join you tonight during this beautiful evening. Hey, Dave, and welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you like what you see, if you like to watch our streams, you're more than welcome to subscribe. And when you hit that bell, please make sure you choose all notifications. This way you will always be notified when we're streaming and posting videos. Libra Coast. I went to New York 2 weekends ago. OMG, it's like nothing else I've ever been. Trying to find a bathroom. Yeah, it is fun. It is fun. This is the skill. I mean, of course, if you live here, you kind of know, and sometimes you have nothing to lose and you just go into a restaurant and they allow you to use it. Sometimes not. But, you know, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Or a cafe or pizzeria or Starbucks or anything. Thank you for being subscribed, Dave. Eddie, yo, Libra, I see another asshole in the charts. Ambrose, I needed a door code for the Arby's bathroom. You know, sometimes you, like in a neighborhood, or you work there, or you live there, or whatever the case may be, and they don't give you a code. And sometimes you obtain the code by, you know, asking for it. Or but the funny thing is that they change code sometimes, and gets to the point when you sometimes memorize the code, and then one of these days you go there and boom, the door is locked again. Soho, Starbucks is New York City's largest public toilet. Yeah, they had this situation, especially Starbucks in particular, I think a couple of years ago, when they had a big escalation about someone wanting to use the bathroom, and at that time Starbucks had codes on their locks and they didn't allow someone use it. Long story short, it became a big story and big deal, and all kinds of you know, bad things that could have been said about it was said, and as an end result, all the bathrooms, all the Starbucks have public bathrooms, basically open for anyone who walks in. Raiders 4, walk at the store on the left. Would it be Walgreens Pharmacy or CVS? We passed those, both of them right now. Oh, sorry, on the left. My bad. My bad. Copy and paste. Sup?
Oh, another one.
Cool nickname, copy and paste. This is East 33rd Street, and we're looking at West 33rd Street, toward the west edge of Manhattan. This is Little Italy Pizza, another pizzeria. There's tons of pizzerias. Yep, they gotta go. People can get very creative when it comes to things like this sometimes. It's dark in New York, and we are walking southbound on 5th Avenue. This is Koreatown area. We walk through Koreatown. Mostly this is 32nd Street between 5th Avenue and that way, 6th. Plenty of Korean restaurants and all kinds of businesses, and on adjacent blocks too, like for example this Korean bank here. Shinhan Bank. And this one is too KEB, Hana Bank USA. This is the best bank in Korea, like it says. So 2 Korean banks. There's a lot of Koreans come here to this area, and they banking. A lot of Koreans travel between U.S. and Korea as well. So money exchange and all this and that, accounts, bank accounts, international bank accounts.
Alright, we'll see you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Welcome everyone. If you just joined us recently, we're on 5th Avenue in New York City. We're seeing them live. This is East 31st Street. And 5th Avenue. Okay, we're slowly moving toward the Madison Square Park area, which is on 23rd Street. This one is 30th Street, so we are 6-7 blocks away. Nice sky, and this is New York City as well. That's the city of contrasts as well. This is Empire State Building from here. Look, looks different now in the dark. Dave says, love this time of day, just getting dark and the lights slowly turning on. Sad to see. Yes, there's, everything. You can see anything and everything in New York. Not just in New York, really. It's not as bad as in other cities too. There's this situation with homeless people. They unfortunately, there are cities where we can see many more homeless people there. And of course, it all depends on the city that has policies and city that has money to help them and all other things. But, it is what it is. Poor lady. Halal food. If you're hungry, this will hit the spot immediately. Welcome everyone, over 200 people watching us, and we are walking down 5th Avenue. John Doe Bar and Kitchen. Packed with customers. This is East 28th Street. Stephanie, you see that in London the homelessness is quite visible, but it is such a massive city. Gigi, very true. We somehow find a little place to call home in New York City. This is called Cafe 28, and this is the big space, like it's huge space where you can get food and sit and eat, so snacks, salad bars, and this here will be Avocaderia. Interesting name. Will open soon and now hiring. This must be the plate. Opening fall 2022. This is going to be a pretty popular place, you can tell. It's different. A lot of people love avocados. Some are allergic, unfortunately. But some can eat guacamole and cannot eat avocado. Some vice versa. But I'm sure they will find something for them that they can all enjoy. Eddie says, yeah, I know Kyrie. Everybody knows Kyrie. Kyrie is the man. Kyrie is truly one of the best ever in the NBA. Ever. Hands down. Western Mass Dave, I love the art. Gigi, for all those who love their avocado toast. Yep, that's probably going to be their main thing, or one of them. Stephanie, yes, the art is cool. Hot dog spot. Madam Ojo, good evening. Greetings from Cleveland. Greetings from New York. Welcome back. This is East 27 and 5th Avenue. Francisco Fuentes, thank you for this live stream. I miss my New York. You're welcome. Last time we walked on this side of the street, it was raining. It was rainstorm going through the city. We were hiding here. We were hiding right under that entrance across the street. That was pretty interesting. And that's Empire State Building. Stephanie, is this a tourist area? Yes, we can say that. Midtown is a tourist area with 42nd Street, Times Square, 34th Street, a lot of shopping, Macy's. And then it's nice to stroll everywhere around here, like the way we walk to Madison Square Park, which is pretty dark right now, but it's a nice park. And then on 14th Street there's Union Square, and then from there you can walk to Chinatown. If you can walk. If you don't want to walk, you can take a train, subway train, you can take a bus. And if you walk up north from Times Square area, you will end up at Columbus Circle, and then you can walk to Upper West Side, Upper East Side, Central Park, then Harlem, and so forth and so on. This is Madison Square Park. Stephanie heard of Macy's. Macy's has a huge sign on their facade. It says world's largest store. 9 huge floors of shopping. That is truly a shopping mecca. And a lot of tourists shop there as well as New Yorkers. So, anyone, especially tourists, know the difference in prices. Sometimes they can get brand names in New York that are cheaper in New York than they are in Europe, for example, or anywhere else. Eileen, hi from Belfast. Belfast, welcome. Thank you for watching us. It's very late in Belfast. Belfast is Northern Ireland, right? If I'm not mistaken. Stephanie says, used to watch Cash Cab as they went through New York City. Used to enjoy it. This is Madison Square Park. Welcome everyone. It's quite nice and quiet in Madison Square Park today, but a lot of people. It's amazing. And last year in December, in early December, they were opening one of the Christmas trees, and one of them was standing right there on the opposite side of the park. Madison Square Park Christmas tree. It was super cold, and they had musicians playing, freezing their things off, and that was just recently, technically almost 6 months ago. Time flies. Photos from around New York. Good evening. Eddie, do most people not own cars there? If you're in New York, a lot of people own cars in New York, but not everybody. Like if you're in suburbs, if you're in Jersey, you have to have a car. If you're in New York, you don't have to have a car unless you absolutely have to have it for your business, or you just prefer the car. All the photos from around New York. Stephanie, someone got in the cab and the lights went on, and the potential customer was so freaked out she soon departed. Ricky, hi there. I'm Ricky, a professional marathon runner here in Leicester, United Kingdom, with England athletes. We were in New York in November 2019, ran the TCS New York Marathon for Macmillan Cancer. Yeah, New York City Marathon is a truly big deal, the largest and the most important marathon in New York City. And last year in November, I think it was November 7th, if I'm not mistaken, we were streaming New York City Marathon all day. That was fun. We were on the east side. It was, I believe it was 1st or 2nd Avenue, right after the turn from that bridge we walked on yesterday, Queensboro Bridge. This is Shake Shack. This is the first Shake Shack in New York City, and it's still a very popular destination, especially now when it's warm. The first Shake Shack in New York City was opened here in Madison Square Park.
Are you in line?
No, bad. A lot of people here. Oh, tons of people here, in fact. Sandro. Hi, my name is Sandro. I'm from Brazil. I go there in July. This video is so cool. Congrats. Thank you very much. Obrigado. Don't forget to give us a like. It's not too late. The more likes, the more people will discover us. A lot of people discovered us today, and we welcome everybody. Our subscribers and our new subscribers. I hope you will subscribe when you found our stream, because if you're watching us still and you're not subscribed, then you might as well subscribe, because you like what you watch, you like what you see. I hope. And when you subscribe, we hope not to disappoint you in the future as well. And of course, thank you for your future donations and past donations and contributions as well. Thank you. And thank you to all our members. Okay, a real New Yorker asked, are you online? Yep. Not in line, but online, because a lot of people online all the time, so they say online all the time. Raúl, buenas noches para los colombianos en Nueva York. Saludos desde Colombia. Saludos desde Nueva York. Buenas noches. Roy. Hi, Ellen, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Don't be sorry, and you are not late. Ricky. We are coming again to TCS New York Marathon for the second time. Lucky though, the general ballot. I love Central Park and all of the lovely, caring, passionate public of New Yorkers. Sarah Jane, hello mate from Cambridgeshire, UK. How do you do? Good evening. And welcome. And thank you for finding our channel and saying hi. A lot of people, a lot of new viewers from UK and Brazil. Maybe other places too, but we would like to see you in chat, and you're more than welcome to say hi. We are on Park Avenue South. This is Park Avenue. This portion of Park Avenue is called Park Avenue South. If you look up and northern direction, you see MetLife building, which you don't see MetLife because our camera doesn't capture that, but right there in the center, a very tall skyscraper, and that MetLife building is adjacent to Grand Central Terminal. This is East 23rd Street and Park Avenue South. Walking down, we will reach Union Square very soon.
Either way, this is over.
El hombre negro. Buenas noches. Heat wave in New York, you can call it heat wave. It was 30 degrees Celsius when we started streaming 1 hour and 4 minutes ago. It feels very hot still. Ricky, thank you so much from Leicester, Ricky Agarwal United. Eros MetLife building was originally the Pan Am building. Absolutely, yes. In the older movies in the 60s and 70s, that building was featured at least for a few seconds. Usually, if not in the movie, during the opening credits showing New York City, that was and still is one of the landmarks. And yes, it was Pan Am building before. Helicopters took off and landed there back and forth from the airport. They don't do this anymore, I guess, for security reasons, but they used to. This is a very nice building that is currently occupied by the museum. It's called Fotografiska, and I think it's a museum of photography, of course, with the main branch in one of Scandinavian countries. I think it's Stockholm. I think it's Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. Dave, I remember it being Pan Am building. One of the supermarkets here in Morton Williams supermarket. And the entrance to 23rd Street subway station downtown side on the 6th line. Darlene W. Hello, good evening. There were too many helicopter accidents, yes. Beautiful building. Stephanie, it is really pretty.
Like invigorating, I guess is the word. I don't know, but it is not a perfect system. I saw
Don't forget to subscribe. The signal was a little laggy for a moment, but it's back to normal again. Okay, looks like the signal is back for now. Ricky, we just ran the Edinburgh Marathon here in Scotland on this Sunday, 29th May. Just gone and done first deferred marathon from 2020 on March 20th, the Manchester Marathon. Wow. And Brighton. That's an achievement. Ricky says, and I've also got the Great North Run, won the most best flattest half marathon here in Mill 6. We want to thank you all for watching us. I know it's very late in England and UK and across the pond in Europe, and we appreciate your time and your personal time that you could have used differently as well. But thank you for watching our streams and enjoying our walks with us. Thank you, thank you. We are approaching Union Square. This is East 19th Street. And as always, we remind you to subscribe. Not trying to be annoying, but just reminding you to subscribe. So this way you will If you subscribe with all notifications, you will never miss our streams and videos again. Oh, it's hot in here. Over 200 people watching us. Thank you everyone. Thank you for your likes, and you're more than welcome to share the link to this stream and to anything else you find interesting on our channel, to share it on your website, on your social media accounts, anything and everything. Thank you. We hold the camera, we hold the gimbal, we alternate the hands, and we hold the gimbal. Interesting gimbal that has two handles. Basically, we can use it wisely and make sure that hands don't get tired and fingers don't get tired. Of course, it would be cool if they had a device that could stream and you can, you know, hold it differently, but in this case you need access to the screen, to the chat, and there's no such device. Gimbal is the only device right now, pretty much, that helps handle the device in place and balance it, so when we walk it doesn't shake, because without the gimbal that would be horrible. We are in Union Square, New York City. Ricky, 8 marathons in total. Wow, awesome. It takes a lot of stamina to accomplish even half marathons, let alone 8 marathons, full marathons. This is northern part of Union Square. There's a restaurant here. It's called Freehold, and it's a bar more than a restaurant, it looks like. And that's Barnes & Noble, the largest one. 4 floors. It occupies 4 floors. It's closed. Apparently it's 9. They still there, but there's personnel. The store is closed. 9:16 p.m. Yes, the temperature dropped dramatically in just the last hour. Tomorrow's high temperature forecast is 70. Oh, that's a big difference. It's 20-25 degrees drop. Darlene, 4-floor bookstore. Yes, it's huge. This is Broadway looking, we're looking north from East 17th Street. Remember Dance Parade? We were watching it from here, from two street blocks up, and then we walked through Union Square, and then we streamed Fat Dance Festival after that in Madison Square Park. We are in Union Square, New York City. This is live stream. We are about to end our walk and go our merry way using the subway station. Before we go, we always remind you that we don't have a permanent schedule. So if you're not subscribed yet, then you will never know when we're streaming. So if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe with all notifications. If you'd like to support us, you're more than welcome to support our channel with your kind donations and contributions. And other than that, we want to wish you a fantastic rest of your day, no matter where you are in the world. Stay happy, stay healthy, and we will see you later. We will see you soon. It's the last day of May, May 31st, 2022. Eris wishing you a safe trip home. Keep cool, we need you. Thank you so much. We'll definitely be safe. And with this fantastic view, we're going to say goodbye and wish you all the best. And we will see you later, but we will see you soon. Goodbye.